Hey guys, what's up? Today I have an RU match. This one is against zapdos equals God. I felt like using a Hazard's team, so I figured I'd use, a Hazard's team. Um, so I picked out, my Scolipede for spikes, toxic spikes, right on for stealth rocks, and then I have Munchlax to shuffle people out, and Slow King to set up on things that, I can set up on, and then he'll have to switch. And everything forces switches basically. Haunter, Spin Blocker slash Annoyance, and then Hitmonchan, just because Hitmonchan is great, and if things get a couple switches worth of, more or less full hazards, Mach Punch basically kills everything. So, I figured he'd lead with his Rotom Cut, because in my lead spot I had my Rhydon, and he'd lead with that. So I'd lead with mine, and I can just body slam whatever he switches out into with the full switch. But he leaves with Archeops. He's going to go for the Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics. Doesn't really do much to Rhydon. Then he's going to U-turn out as I go for my Stealth Rocks. And he runs right into his Rotom. I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take a Leaf Storm at all. But he is going to indeed substitute, which is fine because this Munchlax has Whirlwind, and I know he can't really do anything to me because Munchlax is just so especially bulky. It takes these hits like all the time, and no one really matters. The only special hits that really do much is like Stab Focus Blast or something, but I can't even think of any RU Pokemon that uses Stab Focus Blast. Well, of course, the physical Pokemon, but I mean special Pokemon. So anyways, I'm going to switch out to Haunter in case he wants to Rapid Spin, or, even if he sets up Stealth Rocks, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to sub in case he wants to go for like Ice Beam or Shadow Ball, whatever, but he switches out to Bouffalant, predicting the Shadow Ball most likely. Then I'm going to Hidden Power Fighting, and he's going to hit me with a Stone Edge. And I figure I could sub and just, wait for a miss and stuff, but that could take too long, and I don't know if he's Choice Banded or he could be not Choice Banded, so I could disable, but whatever. I just figured HP fighting him, don't waste the HP, just hit him and kill him. Doesn't really matter. Now he's going to go to his Archeops again. I'm going to switch out to my Rhydon once again because, his stab moves can't do anything. U-turn doesn't do much. And I was thinking he might not have Earthquake because he didn't use it before. So, yeah, Rhydon's a good choice. Stone Edge just barely does anything. Earthquake, though, is going to do a lot, but not kill me because it's not stab and all that stuff. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. Just figure I could go for Stone Edge. It would hit a lot of stuff hard, but if I miss, I'm screwed. And Ice Punch hits everything pretty much super effectively, even this Claydol, which Stone Edge would be resisted. So, yeah, I'm going to stay in here, figure I want to hit him. I mean, Ice Punch will do a nice amount. And if he Rapid Spins, not the end of the world. Plus, I don't want him predicting my Haunter switch again and going for like Ice Beam or Shadow Ball or Psychic, and that doing a lot of damage. So, get my safe switch into Haunter. Going to set up a sub. He's going to indeed have Ice Beam. I was hoping he'd maybe have Toxic. But, yep, so now I go for the Disable. And he goes for Ice Beam again because it's his only move to hit me, because most Claydolls have Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Earth Power, and then Toxic, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Ice Beam, or Trick perhaps. But yeah, so he's going to go into his Rotom as I go for the sub. I probably should have just went for the Shadow Ball because I can pretty much 2-hit KO anything on his team with Shadow Ball at this point. So I probably should have, but I figured, no, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Not a big deal. But he goes into Rotom. Thunderbolt's going to hit me and do enough to take up my sub, obviously. But Shadow Ball is easy to hit KO, even after the leftovers, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to go with the Shadow Ball and take him out. And yeah, Haunter's actually proven to be pretty nice. It is a pretty good Pokemon. Even in NU, it's kind of annoying. It's just not quite as fast as you sort of want it to be. But, yeah. So, I switch out to Munchlax on the Magmortar. I figure Fire Blast is pretty obvious. But, Thick Fat makes it resist, so Slow King's basically the similar choice, except Munchlax is better because it's actually specially defensive. That Slow King is a Calm Mind set with max physical defense, so it's a tank, not a wall, really, I guess. But I go for the Body Slam, get the Paralyze, which I wanted, but it doesn't matter because he's still faster than me. And he gets off his Life Orb Focus Blast, which still doesn't do a lot of damage. And I just take him out with a second Body Slam. So, yeah. I don't know why he didn't just go out to Claydol there and like get a safe switch into Sceptile. But, again, it wouldn't matter that much in the long run. Because, yeah, I am not even going to die. Because he hits me with a crit Fire Blast, but I live at 1 HP. Get off a rest, and I'm thinking he doesn't have Focus Blast on his Magmortar. I don't know why, but I guess he doesn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna Sleep Talk. I get the rest first turn, which is obviously useless, but that's the whole point of Sleep Talk being random, because there's a chance that you don't get exactly what you want. Here I'm gonna Sleep Talk the Roar, I believe, or the Whirlwind. Sorry, not the Roar. I don't have Roar. Whirlwind, and out comes Claydol, of course, because it's his only other Pokemon. And I figured he might want to go for this Rapid Spin, but I'm like, you know what, Munchlax is about to wake up. I really don't care about Stealth Rocks that much anymore, because Magmortar, even at half health Body Slam, is probably going to kill it, and like Munchlax walls him, and as long as he doesn't lock himself into Thunderbolt, Slowking can do a very good job of that as well. So, yeah, so I just kill him when he switches back in. Kind of odd, but I don't know. Goes into his Claydol. Gonna hit me with an Earth Power. I hit him with the Body Slam. I thought maybe it would do a little more damage, but whatever. So I'm gonna go to Haunter on the fairly obvious Earth Power, even if he has like a random 112 special attack EVs that Smogon suggests for the 4th gen set. He still would barely be able to kill me with an Ice Beam. It'd do like 114 max and have like 112. But he goes for the Earth Power, so I'm just gonna go to Shadow Ball. Figured no point in subbing and disabling, whatever. Just Shadow Ball to it, KO him. He can't OHKO me unless he has like a stupid amount of special attack EVs, but he goes for Earth Power anyways. I guess he didn't think to live. Again, it didn't matter. I still had like 4 Pokemon to take him on. So that's the end of the battle. I only used half my team. Literally didn't use Slowking, Slowking, Scolipede, and Hitmonchan at all. But that's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you all next time.